Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Nick from MMA Pixels here with Nick Kruse. How you doing, Nick?
How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thanks
Hey,
for having me on.
yeah, good to see you, man. It looks like a nice sunny day out there. You got your shades on.
Yeah, dude, definitely, man. It's Livermore. It's always, I was just talking the other day. Our gym's in Pleasanton. It's like I don't know what it is. There's always some kind of like ray of sunshine going on in Pleasanton. So I'm glad to train here all the time.
Right. Well, with a name like Pleasanton, I mean, it can't be bad, right?
Yeah, dude, definitely.
Are you coming or going to the gym? Or
I trained this morning, so I'm kind of coming. It was actually good. It was one of my last sessions. I've actually been kind of sick this week, so kind of put a little bit of a setback on fight week. But my opinion, man, the way we do things at Guerrilla, it's just, but the work's already done. This is kind of like staying sharp, kind of making sure you're not, you don't get fat, even though you're cutting weight. So, just kind of putting the finishing touches on everything. But the work's done. I feel good. I'm ready to go.
right, you got to fight 209 beatdown 8 this Saturday coming up against Gabriel Barrientos. You already fought him though, right?
Yeah, yeah. I ended up fighting him in not too long ago, like or late last year. Couple so it went like 2 rounds. I thought I won pretty decisively. Ended up finishing him in the second round. But I was actually we were kind of talking before. I was telling you I was kind of intrigued that he asked me so many times, and I was just figured, hey, you know what, this guy thinks he can do better. This guy, I don't know who he's been training with. I don't know his camp or anything like that, but maybe he can do better. So it made me think like, hey, maybe I should give this guy a chance, and we'll see how it happens. I'm kind of excited to see what goes down.
Yeah, not to be disrespectful or anything, but I don't think you could do any worse, right?
No, I don't know about that, man. I don't know. We'll see.
So I mean, being the you already fought him, are you doing anything different in training camp, or is it the same thing?
Like just as far as because I'm so early in my career, I don't know if I actually got this advice literally just on a podcast, just like Michael Bisping. I don't really, as of yet, go like specific camps for specific guys. Definitely one day when I get to a higher level, I will be doing that. I think that's smart, but it's amateur levels. I want to fight a lot. And so I don't think that allows me the opportunity to go and do all these specific things for specific guys. So to kind of answer your question, the way I do it is I get up every day. I go train. I have a goal in mind of what I'm going to do that day. And I just go out and try to get better every single day. I kind of adhere to that like 1% better every single day.
All right, you mentioned guerrilla jiu-jitsu. Is that where you started your MMA career?
Yeah, yeah. So I started martial arts in general when I was a kid. I was doing like Taekwondo, I was doing some other stuff like some Japanese martial arts. But to be honest, I didn't take any of it seriously. I was just kind of doing the motions and everything like that. I didn't really care. My mom was making me go. She used to like fool me saying I was going to Ninja Turtle school or whatever because I liked the Ninja Turtles growing up. So, but I took a long layoff when I was about 15, 16. I ended up going to, I wanted to get into jiu-jitsu, ended up going to Guerrilla, started loving it, met Kai. Kai is a pro fighter. We both, you've been on his, I'm sorry, he's been on your show. But yeah, ever since then, we've just been kind of training nonstop, and now here we are.
All right. I mean, that's got to help out having him. He's a little bit further in his career, but he started out the same way you did, fighting for the same promotion. Uh, that I'm sure that helps out a lot, right?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. It's like it's like the stars are really aligned for me, man, because I have Kai that just kind of went through everything, and I actually went through it with him. He was kind of where I was at a couple years, or why I'm now a couple years ago, and like we started training. Like man, we started training in his garage. Like we were just hitting pads, and then like he did his first PKB, he won. I saw that, I was like, man, like if we can do this in a garage. Imagine what we could have with the team, and we kind of started building up the team. Now it's a couple years later, and now I have like a set path on where to go, along with all the other guys on our team. But yeah, dude, everything's going great as far as that goes. Adding some new people to the team, which is great. Actually, one female, we finally got a female on the team. We just added Miriam Nakamoto, 8-time world Muay Thai champion. So she's been a super good help, a great asset, and obviously we have Dave there. So like I said, like everything's aligned for me. I kind of just gotta take it, and just do my part, and everything will work out good for me.
Well, I mean, she's a pretty big name in what kickboxing, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. She, just from what I've seen is, she's definitely one of the best female, if not all-time American Muay Thai fighters that we've ever produced. So as far as America goes, but yeah, dude, she's been such a good asset. She's been really helping me out, helping everybody on the team out. And obviously everybody else, we have like guys like Mikey Shaw. I don't want to leave anybody out, and all that. JT, I don't know if you know him, but yeah, ton of guys on the team that we're adding. It's growing like kind of gradually, but we're getting a lot of wins, and it's kind of seeming like everything's coming back full circle. The last couple of years, all the hard work's paying off.
Right on. You mentioned, Kai just went through the same thing. You're kind of where he was at a few years ago. As far as turning pro, is that kind of like the same thing you're looking at? I think he did maybe 4 fights. You're at your you're gonna have your second fight now.
Yeah, yeah. This will be my second fight. Actually, I had one fight in Taiwan, but and I lost that fight by decision. That was my first fight. But yeah, to answer your question, going on my third fight technically. But yeah, I think I might want to have a little bit longer of an amateur career. But that's definitely my goal as far as like going pro and everything like that. Maybe in the next year and a half, we'll just kind of have to see where the opportunities lie, if where I can get my experience from. So like I kind of said earlier, I'm really just looking to be active. I'm doing this fight and on Saturday. And hopefully everything goes well. If I'm healthy enough, I'm literally just going to go do a tournament the next weekend, just trying to get as much competition exposure as I can. So kind of help me get that jump up to the pro leagues.
Right on. Oh wow, Taiwan. That was your first fight. That's a kind of scary for me. Like going all the way over there and fighting in front of probably their home crowd, right? It was a guy from there.
Yeah, yeah. I actually ended up fighting a guy. He actually just went pro right after that fight. His next fight was pro. But that was a good fight. And it ended up going to decision. He won by decision. Good for him. But I actually right after that, I was like, I was still kind of out of it because we went through a war, to be honest with you, man. But Kai was like, just run it back. I was like, let's run it back, man. And he's like, I got to go pro. So maybe one day I'll see him. I'll see him again in the pro leagues. That's actually, I don't know if you guys know my nickname, but Avenger. That's actually how I got it because I lost that first fight, and so now every fight that I take, it's to avenge that first loss that I have.
Right on. Well, I mean, I guess you're throwing out some good karma by giving Gabriel his rematch, right?
Yeah, dude, definitely, man. Hopefully that's what you can call it.
You mentioned some training partners and coaches, but who else has been helping you out throughout this training camp?
As far as training goes, obviously my team is great. We haven't been doing a whole lot of cross training at other gyms or anything like that. Obviously just support group wise, my family, my mom, my dad, everybody that I've grown up with is really kind of come around. It was funny. That last fight with Gabriel, I went and said hi to my mom and right after the fight, and right in front of my mom was actually my third grade teacher. And she actually came and she came to watch my fight and everything. I was like, what? That's crazy. So it's like, it's just good to see, all these people that have come into your life, that they're still kind of there to support you, And, but yeah, that's honestly one of the best things that I've noticed, kind of going on this journey, is I get to kind of reconnect with all these people that I grew up with and people that have kind of supported me throughout the whole thing. So, but yeah, dude, other than that, man, I'm just been kind of working with the team, getting ready for a fight.
That's awesome. My son came home the other day saying that his teacher was wearing the 209 beatdown hoodie. I was like,
Oh, really?
oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that's awesome. My stepsister not too long ago, she was like wearing a 209 shirt, and I asked her, I was like, what's that shirt? And I saw his 209 shirt, and I was like, dude, I don't even have one of those. How come you got one? But it was like 209 beatdown shirt.
Right on. speaking of like shirts and stuff, do you have like sponsors and you're gonna wear some fight gear?
Yeah, definitely. As of right now, I'm sponsored by Chain Combo, so they're actually more of a. They actually don't have any training clothes per se as of right now. They're more like street clothes, kind of a cool like street vibe. That's why I really like them. Um, but hopefully they'll be coming out with some fight gear soon. But yeah, dude, as far like they've been with me for the last like year, so they've been a real big support for me. You know, as far as like clothing goes and everything like that. So I definitely recommend checking them out. They're coming out with some cool stuff. I really like their vibe.
Where can the fans connect with you on social media?
So just on my Instagram handle is Nick underscore Avenger and then underscore Kruse. And then Facebook is just my first last name, Nick Kruse. Yeah, spelling's a little bit weird. Last name is Kruse. So, but yeah, as long as you can find that, yeah, you guys can reach me at any time.
I know it's kind of close to the fight, but you still got tickets available?
Yeah, I definitely have some tickets available. Let's see if for whatever reason, you know, I can't give somebody the tickets in person. There's always it's called eventbrite.com. You can go on there and you always can just use my code. It's the last name. It's just my last name is Kruse. One more time, it's Kruse. You can just put that in the code so they know you guys are there to support.
Right on. Well, I appreciate your time. March 23rd against Gabriel Barrientos, 209 beatdown 8. If you missed the first fight, I'll go ahead and drop the link there. I was able to catch that one. So you could watch it and then make sure you subscribe to the channel so that way you'll be able to watch the second one. I'll be putting that one out. If one more thing, special thanks to Zenko Nutrition for supporting the channel, helping us grow. I dropped the link in the description. You guys could use MMA Pixels for 10% off. It's pretty cool. I appreciate it. It'll help the channel. Thank you.